Hi Forever fans. Okay, so we've been through the straightening of our doll's wigs using the heating tongs, but if you had a Mackenzie who had those lovely curls and now you've straightened her out, you want to bring it back to this, we'll be able to show you how to do that. So you're still using your heating tongs here. You still need your spray bottle of water, you need your brush, but you also need something that is cylinder shaped, so something round, because you're going to wrap the hair around it and you're going to hold the hair on it, and that's going to give you your curl shape. So if you want a tight curl, you'd get something quite small. If you want a bigger bodied curl, then you keep with something that's quite large. I use this rolling pin, wooden rolling pin. I find it's the perfect shape and size for me to get the beautiful bouncy curls that we need. So we again are working with small sections of hair, small sections. And the reason why we do the small sections is just much easier. When you're working with a big bulk of the doll's hair, it tends to take a lot longer and need a lot more heat, so there's a bit more risk of damaging it. So you can always join the hair together once you've curled it to get a bigger curl, but at the moment we'll just work with the small bits of hair. You run the heating tongs over it quite a few times. We want this to get pretty decently hot. Running it over. It's going to get too hot for you to handle, which is why I've got the wooden rolling pin there. Right, that's nice and hot. Then we are wrapping. Ooh, see, it's hot. This is what you definitely don't want to get the younger kids to do this. This is definitely an older kids activity, and definitely with an adult involved. But you can see I've wrapped that hair with the direction I want the curl to go. So I want the curl to go away from her face, and I've wrapped it around and down. And now basically I just have to wait until that cools. And the reason for that is not like normal hair where you heat it and let it go and it will hold the shape. That doesn't happen here. Because this is high grade synthetic fibers, if I heat this, curl it and then just let it go, it's not going to hold that shape. You need to let it cool in the shape that you want it so it holds that shape, because that's what plastics do. So you need to let it cool in the shape that you want it. So we're just going to hold on to this and really let that cool down quite a bit. So this will take a while, purely because you're waiting for it to cool. So it's not a hard process, but it is probably a longer process, because we need to wait till it's pretty much cold for it to hold that shape. If you remove it too soon, it's going to drop, and it's going to drop quite a bit. So that is almost cold, not quite yet, just a little tiny bit longer. I've learnt the hard way to be patient with this. If I try and rush it, I've just got to go back and redo it. Right, that is cold. Now we take out our hook, and there we have it. That beautiful, long, bouncy curl, just like our original Mackenzie, back in place. Didn't take long, it was pretty easy to do, and it's something that you can do over and over again. So I'm going to continue on and do the rest of Mackenzie's hair and show you just what it looks like at the end. Hi guys, so I have curled half of Mackenzie's hair so that you can just make sure that it's the same doll. So as you can see here, straightened, silky smooth, recurled using our trusty wooden tong. And as you can see, we've got our Mackenzie girl there. So I hope that gives you a bit of a guide on how to manage your Forever Dolls hair. If you have any questions, please just email us. We're always here to help. hello@foreverdolls.com.au. Happy hair care.